And again, hold on, this is not my lighting scheme. There it is. That's more like it. That's more, it matches my complexion better, the warm lighting. Don't mind me, I've had a chaotic morning, so I'm eating lunch with you guys. I hope you don't mind. I've got a gorgeous tuna bowl. We got some tuna, some beans, some corn, some Mexican rice, some peppers, some onions. I got a little guac in here, habanero sauce. Delicious. Thank you, Jesus, for this amazing food. Let it go to my booty in the other right places it needs to go. You know where I want it to go, God. All right. Going live on my fan site too. Make sure you guys join. It's in the bio. Join the Patreon. Hi there. Hi, Red Doors. How are you? I'm good. I'm very good. I'm over here. I'm eating some lunch. I got a gorgeous tuna bowl. Look at that. Rice, tuna, beans, corn, peppers, onions, a little bit of guacamole, lots of lemon and seasoning. Chipotle can't do that. How's your day, Red Doors? What are you up to? Hi, Umberto. Thank you. Hi, Spiritual Awakening. What do you want to talk about, girl? Well, as you know, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist, okay? And I'm giving you free advice. All you got to do is comment your questions or your problems in the chat. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, please. King Toxic says, can I ask for advice? Of course you can, King Toxic. Please note, I identify as a therapist. There is a difference. But I'm very good with advice. Thank you, Gerard. Check the link in my bio. It's 11 p.m. here. Oh, that's right. Hi, Jefferson. I identify as a pimp. How's business? Hi, Chris Thomas. Hey, Auntie, looking good. Thank you, Chris Thomas. Very nice of you to say that. Hi, Alan. Thank you. Who wants a bite of my gorgeous tuna bowl? Ang, 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 ang. Raphael asked, was it strange to start streaming? Honestly, no. I've been live streaming for a long time. I used to go live like before it was like a big thing. I would go live on Instagram, Facebook. People used to go live on Facebook and it was popping. You know? Damn, I wasn't first. I will not give up till I'm first commenter. Thank you, Jefferson, but you don't have to be so hard on yourself. You're always supportive. All right, King Toxic says, so I met a girl at the bar. We hit it off that night in the back seat, but I went to the gym and this beautiful lady came up to me and I got her info to stay in contact. Who should I pursue? Who do you like more? You just met both of these women. Honestly, you could go on a date with both of them and see who you connect with better. These girls aren't your girlfriends. They don't know you. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, please. I see 9 people in here and only 6 thumbs. The math ain't mathin'. Hi, Alan. Hi, Julian. I love you too, baby. I didn't say I love you. I'm not your baby or your babe. I'm your aunt. Show some respect. Hi, Savannah. Thank you. Hi, Polo. Where are you from, says Alan Donald. Hi, Alan. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, but now I live in Los Angeles. And my ethnicity is Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. That's right. Okay, I just pinned a link there. That's where you can find all of my links. If you don't know, all of my links are there. That link is also in my bio, so you can follow my social medias, join my fan sites, my Patreon. Hi, Savannah. Thank you. Poppy Prince. All right. Hello there. It takes confidence. It does take confidence, but honestly, here's the thing, Rafa. Even if you're not confident, or if you are confident, let's say, like you see me, I'm very confident. I'm very witty. I don't care. Even with that attitude, people are still going to come for you. So you have to just do it. If you want to do it, just do it. Hi, Gam. Hi, John Terry. How are you? No, it's perfect hair, Prince. Hi, Fatali. King Toxic says, thank you. You're right. May the best one win. It's true. You don't know these girls. Give my live stream a thumbs up, please. I see 18 people in here and only 7 thumbs. The math ain't mathin'. Isn't that what you guys say? The Gen Z, the math ain't mathin'. Why is this so dim? Hold on. I don't know, it's kind of dim. It's bothering me. Anyway, it's not a wig. Hi, Soze. Hi, Alaska. Jefferson says, you look good today. I have no problems today except me. Wow. Thank you. If you're offering some of your tunables, sign me up. Gam Takalo says, you're beautiful, babe. Thank you, Gam. It's not a wig, Prince. Hi, Isra. Hi, Shakar. How are you? I'm good. Kiana says, do you have a single sister? I'll bring her to Montreal. I got a cousin. Lewis says, can you do a wig giveaway? I don't have wigs. Prince says, enjoy your meal. Thank you. I was going to eat first, but then I would have been late. Widow boar with plastic surgery. Widow boar? Wild boar with plastic surgery? You should not talk about your wife or your mother like that. Shakar says, please stand up. If I get to 100 likes, I'll stand up and do a 360. Alan Donald says, you are very people for anyone. I see you well. Thank you. John Terry says, I'm all good. How you doing, Marissa? How was your show? Oh, John Terry, we had a blast at Betsy Sue's show the other night. It was so good. I posted the vlog on Patreon, and the performance is coming soon as well. The full performance is going on Patreon. Hi, Charlie. You look like you have a mop on your head. You would know. It's not, though. It's perfect hair. If you think this looks like a mop, it's because you got cataracts. Savannah says, you and your hair are beautiful. Thank you, Savannah, for not being a hating troll. You call that beautiful? People are crazy. Oh, please, Prince. You were just calling me beautiful, too. What a weirdo. Hi, Monday. Juliana says, ew. Don't talk about your father like that. Hi, Ebedoya. I made a gorgeous tuna bowl, Ebedoya. It's got tuna, corn, beans, peppers, onions, rice, a little bit of guacamole, lots of seasoning, lemon juice, habanero sauce. Very tasty. Hi, Saad Khan. My dog got arrested for jaywalk and told him next time walk S-walk. Huh. Hi, Onesie. Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. There you go. Hi, Rajesh. Do you smoke? You know I do. Hi, JSC. Yes, I do. And the link there pinned in my comments and also in my bio. Those are all of my links there. You feel hungry, Alan? Well, this is a very good, simple snack. I don't know if you got a Walmart near you, but they sell these gorgeous tuna kits from Better Goods, I think it's called, the brand. And this is the Mexican one. And then I just add some rice. Jefferson says, keep comments respectful. I'm a mob boss. That's right. Monday says, wow, you're looking beautiful. Thank you, Monday. Hi, Chip. Good afternoon. Looking good, Miss New York. Hope you're feeling good, too. Hi, Chip. I'm doing good. Hi, Spotlight. I saw the Diaz. I liked it. It's like a sitcom with mockumentary touch. Well done. Thank you. It's an award-winning documentary. And you guys can watch season 1 and 2 completely free here on my YouTube. If you go to the top of my page, you'll see a playlist called The Diaz. Oh, excuse me. That is the award-winning documentary. But to see the brand new season, you got to go to Patreon. Only $5. And you get to watch every episode. You get vlogs. You get stand-up comedy. You got photos. Traumatic says, guys, shut up. She doesn't have a wig. That's her real hair. Thank you, Traumatic. Lemon seed. Marat says hips. Yes, I have hips. I'm a human. What you munching over there, though? Well, Chip the Gent. I made a tuna bowl. It's got tuna, peppers, corn, beans, rice, onions, a little bit of guacamole, some lemon juice, some habanero sauce, a little seasoning, little love. It's like Chipotle, but healthy. Are you single? Yes, happily divorced, Alan. The hair suits you 100%. You got your own style, and that makes you unique. Thank you, Onesie. Saad Khan says, nice haircut. Thank you, Saad Khan. Hi, Barlow. My favorite alleged therapist. That's right. How are you, Barlow? Hi, Mamadou. So, how was everyone today? Welcome to my stream. If you don't know, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm offering you free advice. All you got to do is put your comments, your problems, whatever going on in your life in the chat, and me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Chip Jet says, damn, that sounds good. Just got off and still deciding what to cook for dinner. Barlow says, do you know chipotle peppers are just smoked and dehydrated jalapenos? Wow, I did not know that. Are you sure? Julian, I've never told you I love you. Saad Khan says, you're my favorite aunt. Thank you, Saad Khan. So, everyone, How was everyone's day so far? Did anything exciting happen to any of you? Hi, V8 boy. Thank you, Samir. Mm, 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 mm. Barlow says, we had a guy break into my job's property. He got stuck and called the cops on himself. Wow. Saad Khan says, are you drinking juice? I'm drinking green tea. Faisal says, you're weird. Thank you. Luis Gonzalez, I'm a girl. And this proves it. I'm your favorite aunt. Oh, look who's trying to be nice now after insulting me. F off, Prince Mafia. Hi, Curtis. You guys think you can insult me and then kiss my ass. It doesn't work. I remember you. I remember what you said. I'm petty. Julie says, yuck. What, did you just smell your upper lip? Don't you have a sister for me? Don't you have your own sister? If I had a sister, I wouldn't hook up with you because you're an ass. Hi, Roger. Roger says, what are we watching on TV tonight? I don't know. Traders is over. I watched Raw last night, so I won't have wrestling until tomorrow. Oh, I have to see, what's that show? Mr. Beast Games. I gotta finish that. Hi, Paul Brown. I'm good. How are you? Wendy says, how long have you been a therapist? Well, I've identified as a therapist. I've been identifying as a therapist for some time now. I'd say probably about a year. Saad Khan says, cool outfit. Thank you, Saad Khan. John Terry says, I have a brother you'd get along with. Who, Prince? Hi, Jono. Chip Gent says, how was Raw? My nephews always force me to watch AEW when they come over. Starting to like it, not gonna lie. I don't care for AEW. I haven't really given it a chance like that, though. Raw was good. I thought this Monday Night Raw was better than Elimination Chamber. It was good. Anyway, make sure you give my stream a thumbs up if you haven't, please. It's very helpful to the algorithm. Hi, Murad. How are you? Show me your hips, baby. Get the hell out of here, Murad. Chip the Gent says, is that dude Vince still alive? He is still alive. He is not part of the WWE franchise no more. Now Triple H is taking over. Wendy says, good stuff. People need guidance, especially in these times. Thank you, Wendy. That's what I'm saying. Decorah says you're from Texas. Originally from Brooklyn, New York. Now I live in Los Angeles. My ethnicity is Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Yes, I now live in Los Angeles. All right, you guys are very quiet. So, let's see. I got some notes here. I always have notes in case it's not. Chip the Gent says, damn, I thought his kids would take over the business. Well, kind of, because Stephanie McMahon is his daughter and Triple H is her husband. So in a way, yes. In a way, yes. So no one needs advice today. No one's got troubles or problems in this world, in this economy. Nobody needs advice on nothing. All right, whatever. Well, I have a rant then. Self-checkout machines. Oh, hold on. My comments froze. $300 for your number. You can donate to the link in my bio. You'll see Cash App is there. And if you click the link below, my Venmo is also there. Thank you, Saad Khan. Prince Mafia says, I have 18 houses where you live. You don't have 18 houses. You're in your mother's basement. Hi, M6. Thank you. Chip says, anyone else used to do backyard wrestling matches as a kid? Yes. Hi, Rebel. M6 says, oh, I have troubles, let me tell you. Tell me. Hi, Ellie Jones. Hi, Francis. Hi, Brian. Wait, people get the number for 300? No. I'm just telling you where you guys can send money if you want. Rant on, let's be your therapist for a change. Hi, Belle. You're so pretty. Thank you, Belle. Hi, Mr. Dixon. Stand up and show the people what they want. Why don't you send me $100 and I'll consider not blocking you? Have you ever bounced on a trampoline as a child? Yes. How are you doing this evening? Very good. How are you, Francis? Okay, so my rant. Self-checkout. Okay, why am I scanning my own groceries? Like, I don't work here. I'm not on the payroll of this store. Where's my employee discount? How come I'm not getting benefits and a Christmas ham for doing all this work? Right? Belle says, so real. That's right, Belle. I think so. Self-checkout is an invitation to steal. Wow. Belfour says, but normal checkouts take so long. Prince Mafia says, come on, let me show you that I have 18 houses. If I show you my money, your heart would drop. Go ahead and show it. My Cash App and Venmo is in the bio. Go ahead, show it. Prove me wrong. Oh, no. That's a good point. There should be a discount for that. The other guys are getting paid for it. Right, Brian? Right? I should take this to City Hall. Saad Khan asks, who's your favorite singer? Probably Brenda K. Starr. Hi, Jay Darman. Jay Darman says, I love self-checkout. Faster, less human interaction. That's a good point. Francis says, how's your family? Oh, they're all over the place. Who knows? They're good, I guess. Chip the Gent says, self-checkout was a dumb idea because as the other dude stated, a lot of theft goes on at self-checkouts. I know. Hi, M6. I like humans. That's interesting. Hi, Asia. Thank you, Samir. So if you guys want to donate to a starving artist, you'll see the link in my bio. I got my Cash App. I got my Venmo. Also, reminder, I have an award-winning documentary right here on YouTube. You guys can enjoy season 1 and 2 completely free of my award-winning documentary, The Diaz. If you want to see the new season and episodes, you have to go to Patreon. And I just want to throw this out there. The episodes that are released on YouTube now have been released on Patreon since like 2023. And so it's priority on Patreon and the fan site. So make sure if you really want the inside scoop, you're subscribing to the Patreon. It's just $5. You get all kinds of content that you won't find anywhere else. Vlogs, streams, stand-up comedy, photos, and you can message me. Shank says, I love self-checkout. You can steal. I mean, it's taste. It's fast. Hi, user. Self-checkouts also replace so many jobs. That's true. The robots came in. Hi, Asia. Hi, DJ LNIKS. Send me yours. Otherwise, I will come and get you. I will show you. You're not coming to get me nothing. You can send money if you want. I don't care. Brian says, but there's literally cameras in your face. And the good luck breaking the ankles of the doorman security trying to escape. I don't know. I've never tried to steal from self-checkout. You know what I used to do when I was younger? This is terrible. This is terrible. If my family was taking me to a store and I wanted something, I would switch the price tags to make it cheaper. I was a little kid. I learned it from my cousin. It's not my fault. Bad influences all around me. Hi, Chris. How are you? Sadkan says, nice profile photo. Thank you, Sadkan. Francis asks, where are you from? I'm from Brooklyn, New York originally. Puerto Rican and Guatemalan is my ethnicity, but I live in Los Angeles now. Hi, Squid Game. What's your favorite toy to use? The toy right here that can block you. Goodbye, pervy. Asia Coke says, could you please... I already said your name, Asia. Chip the Gent says, anyone else deal with those self-driving cars? I got stuck behind one yesterday. I don't trust those self-driving cars. I do not trust them. Why am I like in traffic looking over and there's a car with nobody in it moving? I don't trust that. No. I don't even like hybrid cars. Belle says, do your earrings not hurt your ears? They look so thick. And when I wear thick earrings, my earlobes hurt. They're not thick. The little clasp is very thin. Hi, Mini Jim. No, thank you. DJ LNIKS, if you want me to roast you, go to Cameo. And you can get roasted on Cameo. You can get toasted. You can also get a video message that says, if you want to say happy birthday to someone, if you want to tell someone you gave them crabs, if you want to remind someone they owe you money, whatever it is, I'll do it on Cameo. Hi, Liam Bin. How are you? Hi, Big Will. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. I know you're not used to it because you probably date bald women. Belfour says, on God, I would do that too. I'm not doing it anymore, just to be clear. Hi, Remo. Belle says, my mom taught me, but it's so bad to change tags, though. It's very bad. I don't do it no more. Prince Mafia says, send me private. Let me show you what I have. My toilet is gold. Bathroom is gold. I don't care about a gold toilet. You're just talking a lot. Thank you, Easy. Hi, Matthew. Oh, you want to get into comedy, Matthew? Really? Where are you located? Chip the Gent says, I should have thought of that as a kid. Switching tags is pretty thuggish. I grew up in the hood. Hi, Kelsey. How are you? I want to kiss you so bad. I want to marry you so bad. Is that not your wife in the photo that you're talking to me from? M6 says he obviously doesn't know security isn't there to stop seasoned thieves. They only earn $15 an hour. Yeah, they don't care. Danielle Padilla says you are gorgeous. Thank you, Danielle. DJ Ilok says, Razy. Okay, I don't know what that means, DJ. Wow, beautiful brown sugar. Thank you, Mark. Damn, girl, your body is T. T? I look like a circle. You think my body's T? I think my body's a big O. Rover says, I'm trying hard to keep my eyes up. Oh, goodness. You guys, you make it impossible to just dress like it's summer. It's hot outside. I can't even wear a tank top with you guys. Hi, Hard Bun. Oh, I see. They look really nice. Brian says, so checking out ourselves is a problem, but not having to drive ourselves, that is taking an interesting turn. Well, checking ourselves out is like we're doing someone else's job. So it's like, why aren't we getting a discount or some kind of something when we have to go through that? Not trusting a car to just drive you automatically is different because there's danger. Your earrings, thank you, Belle. Hairy Dog says, hello, my saucy little kumquat. I hope you're well and keeping safe and sound. I'm on shift tonight, just dropping in to wish you a wonderful day. Thank you, Hairy Dog. I always love your random compliments and nicknames. My saucy little kumquat. Prince Mafia says, I buy you and your house. What year do you think you're living in, Prince Mafia? M6 says, all cars will be driverless in 3 years. What are you going to do then? Well, that doesn't make sense because then if people aren't driving cars, they're not going to need cars. What's wrong with bald women? I'm just saying, if he's saying I'm bald, he knows what they look like because I'm not. Can't relate. Oh, no, people are crazy. We know this, Liam. Why are you naked? How dramatic. Get the hell out of my chat, loser. Brian says, I wish people could get control of their intrusive thoughts. Honestly, Brian. Get dressed, Haji. This is the U.S., okay? If I wanted to walk out in lingerie right now, you couldn't do anything. You couldn't stop me. It's perfectly legal. I know you're upset because in Iran, the women are finally letting their burqas off and showing their yabba dabbos. They're going crazy out there. And you hate it. You think you could control me over here? Ha! You're lucky I'm not wearing booty shorts. M6 says you definitely have to. Okay, M6, I'll kick you out. Don't be pervy. Hairy Dog says nothing wrong with security. I've been a bodyguard since 2009. Love my job. Very nice. Onesie says fake hair, real hair. It suits you. People always chat. Exactly, Onesie. It's real hair, though. It's hot. Ladies have boobs. Get used to it. Not many can handle a Latina lady. Thank you, Hairy Dog. That's what I say. If you're with a Latina, I can't even say it. If you're with a Latina lady, it's either here or here or both, okay? I used to be built like this straw. I used to cry to have these curves. And I got them. I had to get fat to get them, but I got them. And I'm very happy with my curves. So kiss my fat ass. Bella says, as a big-chested woman, it's so weird to point out chests in every woman's. Don't do it unless it's your partner. It's too hot to be wearing long crop. It's very hot. I don't think there's anything wrong with this shirt at all. It's not like it's down here. Brian Jefferson says, I look like a circle is wild. Anyone remember Sesame Street Muppet Lefty the salesman trying to peddle numbers? Was he the one who would open his coat? Prince Mafia, wow, I have my own restaurant. I have plenty of money. Do you want a job? Let me know. Prince Mafia, all the talking and not sending lets me know you're broke. Guys who talk this much about money don't have it. If you had it, then you would be generously donating like some of my other viewers. Hi, Wildflower. So true, right, Belle? Hi, Andrew. It's Brooklyn, not Jersey. Hairy Dog says, it's beautiful. Ladies of all shapes and sizes, y'all are beautiful. Wouldn't life suck if we're all the same? Love people who are themselves. Stand loud, stand proud, and be beautiful. Thank you, Hairy Dog. I agree. I agree. Jay Darman says, I got fired from my job at the calendar factory because I took a day off. Jay Darman, you and these dad jokes. Hardbun says, thick as Snickers. All right. Anyway, so I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. If you don't know, now you know. And I'm offering you free advice. All you got to do is put your comments and your questions in the chat. Hold on, let's adjust this a tad bit. Here. That's better. Put your comments and questions in the chat, okay? Your problems, whatever you're going through. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best. Boop, boop.